Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing well. Before I get too far into this, I do want to say that I did get a new microphone. So let me know how it sounds, like if it's too loud, if it's too quiet. I did some testing on my end and it sounds good to me, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to sound good to you. So yeah, just let me know, please. And then we're just going to get right into your reading here. It's the typical readings we've been doing. Just checking in with you and some person and a situation that you're going through. And I do have to preface this by saying this does not have to be a romantic relationship, right? It could be friend, family member, coworker, neighbor, just someone, right, that you're dealing with. And this is probably maybe in the forefront of your mind right now, something that you're really having to deal with. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's see. There. Okay. I like this middle card here. It's Judgment. So it's a rebirth. It's a reckoning, one could say. It's something's come back around, it feels like. And let's see, bottom of the deck is Two of Swords, and it's causing a little bit of confusion. Not really sure what to do, how to handle this. I feel like it's really knocked you on your back, I want to say. You got to make a choice here, and you're not really sure what to choose. So it's interesting for sure. I don't know if that judgment is like the person or is someone else, you know, or something else that's come back around, but there's been a little bit of a revival here. So it's almost like it crept up on you, I feel, which is kind of weird to say. Like, I want to say it's like you weren't really expecting it. You maybe hoped just a little bit, but that was a while ago. And you've kind of started moving forward, and now that it's popped back up, it's really thrown you for a loop. Well, let's have a look here. This person that you're dealing with here is feeling Knight of Wands. They are rushing in, right? They are on a mission. They are coming, and like, I don't think they're going to stop until they accomplish whatever they want to accomplish. Like, something has lit a fire under their ass, you know? Why they're feeling this way is Three of Wands. It's almost like plans for the future have kind of come together for them, you know? It's kind of like they see the next step, and now they need to go for it. Now they need to act on it. The action they're likely to take here is Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, things are changing, and they're rolling with it. They are absolutely rolling with this change. I really kind of feel like they're looking forward to it. This is interesting. What they hope to accomplish by this action is, you know, making something last. It's like they want to lock this down. You know what I mean? They're really looking to... It's kind of like, okay, this is my chance. I see the moment. I have to act on it. And now's my moment. Now's my time. If I do this now, it's mine forever, kind of thing. Which is an interesting way to look at it. I want clarity on that Three of Wands. Yeah. Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. This is the moment they've been waiting for a very long time, I might add. So there's no way they're not going to act on this, you know? There's no way that they're going to watch this moment pass them by. Okay, you are feeling here, Libra, Four of Cups. Exactly as this person's shirt says, over it. I don't think you want them to come back necessarily. Again, there's that feeling of you were kind of hoping for it, and they consistently did not show up for you. Consistently. And so now that they are, I don't think that you're really giving it much thought. You're not really looking at it, because I don't think you want to get hurt again, whatever this is. I don't think you want to deal with this again. You dealt with it once already. Why would you want to do it again? Is kind of what I'm feeling. It feels more like a defense mechanism here. The action you're likely to take here is the Empress. You're going to do you. You're going to do what's best for you. I kind of also feel like once you do see that this person has long-term intentions, I want to say, with that Hierophant, you might open up a little bit more to this, but it really does feel more like doing you, taking care of you, doing what's best for you, and then if this person fits into things, okay, maybe you'll consider it, Clarify this Four of Cups for me, please. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of like you were waiting for this. Okay, so I guess I can say that Judgment does relate to this person then. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And you haven't really been trying to appear too eager. In fact, you've been more working on you. Your own self-image, your own self-worth. And you were doing good. You were taking care of you. And now that this person is just rushing on back, you're kind of like, don't know. I don't know. Yeah, bottom of the deck is just like, do I really want to do this again? And like, do I really want to go through this again? This Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, So that's kind of the crux of your decision, I feel. With that Two of Swords, it's kind of like, do you entertain this person? Do you listen to whatever it is they want to say? Do you let them come back around? Or do you move on? And I feel like you're not really sure here, I have to say. Clarify this Empress, please. That is a lot of cards that just fell out here, but we're going to take them all. Okay, it's definitely split, for sure. And it's the nature of that Two of Swords, and you all have free will. So this is going to be a little different for everyone. Some of you are going to look at this and say, no, you hurt me enough. I'm not really interested in this. I'm moving on. And this person might grow and try to come with you. You might entertain that for a short time, but what you're really doing is moving away from the heartbreak and doing what's best for you, okay? Going wherever you need to go, doing whatever you need to do. Others of you are going to look at this and say, you're right, this is it, now's the time, because we got this Three of Wands again. And I've been waiting for this change, I've been waiting for this rebirth, let's do this. Because it's the Hierophant twice. So it really just depends on, I think, which way you personally want to go. Because again, there's a lot of you, and this is a general reading, so it's going to be a little different for all of you. Some of you are going to look at this person and be like, it's about time. And others of you are going to say, sorry, too little, too late. Okay? So the future of this here is the Moon. It's still a little uncertain no matter which way you go. You don't know if this person has changed or not. You don't know what their intentions are. there's still that lurking fear in there that if you walk away, did you make the right choice? Or if you choose to entertain this person and see where things go, are you going to get hurt again? Either way, you just don't know. Okay? But that's not really a bad thing, I want to say, just because, you know, a lot of people will look to tarot to try to predict the future almost, but what you have to remember is that the future, for the most part, is ever changing. You know, that's why we have free will. You can read the tarot and it'll say, if you're going on this path, this is what will happen. And then you decide, well, you know, I don't really like that outcome. You change your choices and your motivations, and then different things happen. And you're like, oh, well, see, it didn't happen the way it said it was going to anyway. Well, of course not. You changed what you were doing, and the way things were working came out differently. That's how it works. I think a lot of people forget that, especially in tarot. But yeah, right now, someone is coming in. And I do think you are a little wary of this person. I will say, though, I like the Wheel of Fortune here. Not just the fact that it's an action for this person, but more like, you know, things are changing for the best no matter what. You know, this person coming in, if you like what they're saying and you trust that things are different this time, the Wheel of Fortune is kind of saying, yeah, like, things have come back around, things have changed, I'm doing things differently now, which is good. That's kind of what you're hoping for. But I mean, again, there's still that lingering unknown of, is this a permanent change? You know what I mean? So your first oracle card here is really nice. It's the Metal King. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. Which is kind of perfect here. I think it doesn't really matter which way you're going. Just because no matter what, you're going to need boundaries with this person. And I think a lot of you, if you have been anxiously waiting for this and you could not wait for them to come back, you know, that sort of thing, you kind of hit the point where you don't want to seem too eager when they come back around. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to seem over eager. And this is for some of you. This is not for very many of you. But I think some of you have been really anxiously awaiting this, even if you've kind of put on this mask and you've told yourself that you're fine without them. But let's also get you a spirit animal here. Oh, you've got 2. Oh, you've got 3. The last one was hiding. Okay. Again, this is going to resonate differently depending on which path of that 2 of Swords you choose. The first card applies to both. Transformation is beautiful. It does not matter which way you choose. Either way, there's a transformation here, right? Either way, this rebirth, this judgment, whatever this is, and the choice you make, this is changing you in a way you might not see immediately. You know, if this is setting boundaries and not allowing this person to hurt you anymore, maybe you've broken a cycle, you know, maybe you've broken or you've learned a karmic lesson, something along those lines. I think for those of you who are not really wanting this person back in your life, there's Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. I feel like you already have, but telling this person, no, I don't want you in my life anymore, is kind of sealing that deal a little bit. For the others of you, we have Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. And I feel like it's kind of saying, first of all, let this person know that you did just fine without them, you know? but also whatever you're feeling, because I feel like are at least a handful of you who were kind of yearning for this person. Kind of maybe tell them that, you know, open up about how you're feeling, I want to say. But don't let them think for a second that you were mopey and miserable without them, because I don't see that you were. I think you were really working on your own self-growth and really, you know, making sure you could stand on your own 2 feet and you were going to be just fine no matter what. That still applies. Okay. Last oracle card here we have for you is transformation. Commit to acting on new ideas and longings. Take a leap of faith. Begin again. So again, this applies no matter which way you choose. You've got 2 cards of transformation here. 3 if you count that 6 of Swords. And you know what? I do. Things are changing for you. And it's kind of spurred on the backs of this person, this Knight of Wands. And that's okay. Because whatever you choose, you are well equipped to move into the future. And I think beautiful things are coming for you. Okay, so I really like this reading, Libra. Definitely interesting. And I'm excited for you. Transformation is always really wonderful. So, good time for it, I think. So take care of yourselves, Libra. I hope this resonated. If it did, please drop a like or comment down below. Let me know as a tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, because it's very important for me to know that I'm giving you accurate messages. Otherwise, I'm not really doing my job, am I? So yeah, I wish you the best of luck in this situation, and I will see you in the next one.